Hello everybody, welcome back to part 12 of the Council. I think this is gonna be the final part of episode 3. So, last time we had a confrontation between Emily and Emma. I think that I have the right person, because the one opposite to me reacted like a jealous lover when the other one said that she had slept with me. So, yeah, that's mainly one of the big points in my reasoning. The other one was that she was suspicious the night before, acting suspicious. So, also we went back to Sarah, our mother, and we saw a contraption that I remember from some movies. I think one was National Treasure. You might see a few pictures beneath. I'm not certain if I'm going to add them yet, but if there are some, then you'll see that multiple movies have done this before. I think the Da Vinci Code had one like it too, but I'm not certain. So yeah, she was gonna explain how she lost her hand. We'll show it. So, and there was blood running from it. I think there was also a giant portrait
Reassure
behind
me,
it. Yeah.
we're not going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
So, the VA said 6 items, which is the same I counted. Subtitle said 5. Twice. So that's nails, cross, exegesis, that's 3. Others, Bible, armillary sphere. Jesus, what kind of name is that? And dates. So I'm gonna ask everything.
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Yeah, actually, that sounds believable.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area.
So it's
I
in the
don't
crypt.
remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Yeah, okay. Also, it's still hot as hell in here, so pardon me if I look a little like a zombie. So we know about the cross, that it should be in the crypt.
Some nails?
I need to remember
Don't ask
everything.
me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
And a golden
Yeah.
cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers?
Yeah,
1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Okay.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To
Yeah.
open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check for booby traps in that case. I have no clue what an exegesis or an apocryphal... What? Apocryphal or something Bible. I have no clue what that was. Luckily enough, she explained what it was afterwards. So, I need to go in the crypt, behind the nightmare, behind the Gorgon.
There's
Bible.
one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still
Glitchy.
believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know.
Tower
There is
room,
only
portrait
one way to
gallery.
find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that again and hopefully I can read it in the subtitles before they disappear.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Correspondence of Duchess Hillsborrow.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't
Storage room.
I don't know.
Okay.
There is only one way to find out, though.
Glitchy
you?
game.
Right. I shall go and see.
Okay, so behind the nightmare, behind the Gorgon, the book in which they hide their notes, and the crypt so far.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
And
Yes,
that's the
but
one in
it's
the portrait
enormous.
gallery.
If you
Yeah.
don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
I still have no clue what an armillary sphere is.
What do you mean by the
It's big and it's in the
concordance of
portrait
dates
gallery. So
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
that might be why the subtitle said 5. Okay, probably just something the developers and the voice actors missed. They probably wanted me to search for dates in books and then just gave it to me but didn't change the VA. So it still said 6, but seeing as we got the dates, it was only 5 things I needed to find.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look
And
at
he's
them
high
for
on
crying
laudanum.
out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies.
I was wondering
Me,
about that.
Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
And again, the subtitles got messed up. She already told me it's 6466, and I know it is 6466. Yet the subtitle still said VA still said 6646 this time. Or the subtitle said it, I don't remember which one. Okay, so 2 questioning, 1 brain, 1 subterfuge. Questioning, brain, subterfuge. So I'm going to go with subterfuge, brain, and a questioning. Okay. 1 of each. And I need to find 2 more books. 2 more manuscripts, because otherwise I'm gonna get screwed over next time. Okay, first I'm gonna check the room.
Gold.
See, it's only 5 things I need to find. Oh, coin.
Bazant.
It was shiny.
Famous cross of Clement III.
That's what I needed.
One key found.
Links. Profiler. Use the questioning skill, cost 1 effort point less? Nice. You think you identified the true Emily Hillsborrow? I do think that. Links. Gain 1 skill point in vigilance. You found the Clement III cross that Sarah lost. Okay. Level phone, that's another coin. It's shiny.
Pound.
2
A Byzant
things.
from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often
Seriously?
used during the St. Louis era.
2 coins. Right next to each other. And a 3rd one. Seriously, this is a collection of coins just in this location alone. Was there something in the blood? Nope, just reflection. So yeah, I think this is one of those things with a button or something or an item in the back, and the second you touch it, it slices your hand off if you have a wrong combination. So yeah, Sarah might have been a little, what's the word, overzealous? No, impetuous? Hasty, let's just say hasty. Organon? Is that a book? Is it a book, please? It's a book? Yes, it's a book. Nice. Aristotle. So, questioning and logic. Okay, so that's at least one more book. Still need one though. Yeah, I think Sarah might be might be getting manipulated by one of the demons. I don't know why. Mortimer seems awfully calm. Seriously, this is a giant black hole. During editing you will probably get brightness. The brightness will probably be higher when I edit, so that you guys can at least see something. But Mortimer is always so calm when something happens, even when it's about Sarah or something completely against his plans. So I find that suspicious. I am starting to think that he's manipulating her into doing something. So again, I'm checking for items. But I think I have everything in this place. Let me just... That looked like a coin laying on the floor, but it's a leaf. Damn it! I'm getting paranoid by this game. Even more than usual. If you've seen me play Kingdom Hearts, you'll understand how paranoid I am. Each and every single open room, I think it's booby-trapped. So, exegesis, armorly sphere, nails, Bible. Storage room, not in the same order. Storage room, behind the nightmare, behind the Gorgon, and something in the portrait gallery. I think I'm going into the portrait gallery now. Also these loading screens. There's so many of them. Yeah, permanent bonuses already have many of those. Oh! Oh, I saw that in Walner's room. So, I hope it's this thing?
Right.
Oh.
It's definitely an armillary sphere, but
Yeah,
I
okay.
have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
I think it's the same as the thing I saw in
Right.
not Mortimer.
Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
In Wolner's room. For a second I was doubting between Wolner and Godoy. But still saying Mortimer. So the lantern needs to point towards the shield. Shield needs to point toward the sword. Sword needs to point toward the Gorgon. Okay, and then the Gorgon towards the shield. Which is wrong. I still have the feeling that this was in that location the first time I came here. If I am right, I will add a scene
That
from the
statue is
first
not positioned correctly.
parts. Swivel around towards the shield. I'll add a
Open sesame.
flashback to that point.
That's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why.
No, she
Never
wasn't
mind.
worried that
Now
I
it's too
was
late.
able to open it. She was slightly panicking, slightly annoyed actually by the fact that I did open it. Weren't you all the way over there last time? Oh no, maybe he was here. I swear, I have the feeling that some things have moved since the episode of the Gorgon. Just checking for books. And I think there was something here. This was
Caesar's
Caesar's.
laurel wreath.
Yeah.
If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar. Given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
Okay, so the deeds were here. The cameo is still lying here. I know this isn't the Bible, but...
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
So that's a world map. There's nothing up here. Maybe one of the other ones. Again, I'm looking for items and books, manuscripts. Oh, I'm inside the curtain. La-di-da-di-da. This is it. Can I interact with the golden fleece? Nope. No with this either. Okay. I would like to check for booby traps first. And he doesn't.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Yeah, he just takes it. Without a second thought. And why is he pointed towards the exegesis?
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Okay, if I'm correct about many of these things, remember the upload dates are before episode 4 and 5 come out, so I have no clue what's gonna happen in the future. So if I'm correct, then I'm just that good then. If I'm wrong, well, I'm only human. Consult your journal frequently to check the immunities and vulnerabilities you have uncovered in the other guests. Yes, I have been doing that. And I'm seriously questioning this loading screen because the progress bar sometimes dashes backward to then go forward again. See? It just did. Okay. So, the Bible, the sphere, the nails. At least one of them is behind the nightmare. I think it was the nails. The other one is, I think, in Wolner's room, and the third one was in the book with the notes. Okay. Seriously, I need to think things through because I have no clue how to do the whatever puzzle it's gonna give me. Giant circles like that are always puzzles. Always. If they aren't, then it's just bad game design. And if they do, then it's a cliche, so... Either way, they're screwed. That's Peru's room.
Monsieur Johann van Wolner.
Van Wolner? Huh, I thought this was Peru's room. So yeah, you're in the game for like 10 seconds, maybe 15, and then there's a loading screen of another 10 to 15 seconds. They really should dial down on that, because the graphics are good, but not that demanding. So I can go outside? Huh. So it's this tiny thing, this weird looking...
Armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time.
Is he gonna catch me?
I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Maybe if I go through the balcony. You. I have a bad history of people walking into a room when I'm leaving, so... Okay, let's also check for a few items, because you never know. No, nothing. Okay. Whose room am I entering? I don't think I've been able to go into this room yet. Something's in my eye, everything's blurry. Okay, that's better. Just in time. Washington? I think this is Washington's room. I'm basing that on the portrait. And now I'm just guessing because of the laudanum. The giant stash of laudanum over here. Down there. Okay. So I already checked all that. Maybe I can enter Piaggi's room. I'm curious, maybe I can enter his room now to get items, because I don't think I've been able to go in there yet. So it's forward from Washington's room and straight down to the right. Yeah, there it is. Ooh. I can. Come on, give me a third manuscript. Or a page of the other ones I already have, so then I get +1 in multiple. That would be nice. Yeah. Read letters from or addressed to the other guests to learn more about their motivations and personality. Yeah. It's also called spying, but sure. Learning. Okay, have I been in here? Nope. I have not been in here. Otherwise okay, maybe I've been in here. If it's an item that's full in my inventory, then there's always a chance.
His Holiness Pope Pius VI, by Pompeo Petoni. This should help Piaggi feel at home.
There
I
he
have
is.
no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Yeah, just going through your
Dear
stuff.
Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's. I'm convinced you'll be able to strengthen our agreements. Please tell Sir Gregory that his enterprise concerning our friend Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonti is following its course. I place my trust in you. May God bless you and give you protection. SS Giovanni Angelico Prasca.
If we're dealing with demons, then yeah, he's gonna need that blessing. Golden elixir. Okay, so I have everything except for a honey, I think. Oh, handwritten notes by Lord Mortimer. This one? No invitation. Handkerchief, letter. Note from the architect with information concerning the crypt door. Okay, no, that's the one I have. So probably this. I think I had only 3 of them. Okay.
The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Piaggi must
Coin.
think of this.
Seriously, I hope these coins have an impact. That's honey on the end game. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to reconsider about the time I spent collecting them. Oh, that can be opened. Oh no, another coin. Great. I would like honey, thank you. Even more than I have right now. And I cannot go outside.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Yeah, I don't want to bother him. Don't care about what he has to say anyway, so. Oh. Okay, no, that's that. Yeah, okay, there's nothing I can use here. Well, I got a page, so that's something. And there's my room. I'm gonna check on Emily first. Then I'll go for the nails in the Bible. They're pretty close to each other anyway. I hope she's here, so. Maybe I can get better confirmation that she's the actual Emily. So many loading screens and so long. Okay, so that's a note. I already read that. You can also see by the eye, it's just looking, and the hand is taking. 3 dots is usually multiple interactions possible.
King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
So, okay, the origami thing is gone. Might have just been an Easter egg for the first parts. That's a letter.
William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam.
There was something on the ground. Collector coin. Getting really annoyed by the coins. Really want more manuscripts. Checking the balconies. I think that's Napoleon's room or my room. No, not my room. My room was the other way. This one's Napoleon's. And this one must be Napoleon's bedroom, I think. Wasn't this the room we were, the window we were spying through in one of the first parts? It's been 4 months, so pardon me if I'm mistaken. No, this is the one with the chessboard. I was just looking. That's a good hiding spot. That's the invitation letter that I remember. Can't go there, so Napoleon is there and he's pissed at me, so. That's a nope. Huh. Maybe I can get in there. And the other one might be Jacques Perou's room. Seriously, dude. You might be thinking the exact same thing about me. Nope, nothing interesting. Okay. So Perou's room is blocked off by him. I think I checked this recently. Again, from chapter to chapter, you have to redo everything to make certain you didn't miss anything. Also, you don't have to lockpick everything like I did in the beginning. You can just wait until you find the keys, because now I'm getting a lot of keys that I don't get to use. And another loading screen. Whoop-de-flippin'-doo.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come
Completely
and
black
see
shadow.
what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborrow sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish 2 different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
I'm gonna see what he's vulnerable to. So Washington, immune to politics. Manipulation is 0. But I don't think it's easy to manipulate someone who is that positioned that highly, unless he's a soldier. Plus, I haven't used diversions that often, so.
I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves, because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped, but I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Wasted enough time. The Bible.
That went pretty well. But now I'm curious what would have happened if I tried to manipulate him.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
I think I got the same voice when I looked at one of the paintings in one of the previous 3 parts.
Dante's Paradise.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here
I don't care
from
about the
mortal
rest.
world must ripen in our rays.
What was he looking at?
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
I better take the Bible before he works his way back to it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna leave. Okay, so first off, I might want to take the Bible. He said while running around, not going towards the Bible. Jesus, everything's so dark in here. Okay, so that...
Amber crystals.
Huh, okay. I just saw a tiny blue bulb, but okay. Nope. That's the one. Can't I erase some of the
The Bible's still there.
things? Because there was a piece of paper behind this as well. So shouldn't I be able to take that away? Okay, whatever. I'm out. Hey, no loading screen. And a loading screen. Oh boy. Is it just me or are they getting longer? I don't think it's just me. Okay. Jesus. I swear, these are getting longer and longer. That's not a good thing. Also, there was a book here. Nah, it would be too obvious to take a book like that. Pretty boy Waldo. Okay. So, no books. Is that a giant?
It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. The Titan against men. How ironic.
Attack on Titan. That or David and Goliath, of course. But could be an Attack on Titan reference, so. Can I look at anything else? Nope.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah. 1191.
If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
One. Pretty boy Waldo. Oh wow, I can speed it up now. Last time I think I had to wait. Lower it. Using the honey because I had 7 of them missing. I was pretty much halfway through my points. And I said before, well, yesterday, I said, I clearly said to you guys, don't let it get to half, always keep it around 3/4 of your maximum. Okay, so that's letter, said PS say hello. No.
A map of the triangular trade, organized by a demon. It makes me want to throw up.
Okay, so he has new things to say about those things.
Weaknesses of the Human Psyche by Guilhem Tremor.
Analyze le livre. Analysez le livre. Analyze the book.
Guilhem Tremor.
You don't have to say it in French.
An anagram of Mortimer.
Oh, damn it.
Arrogant enough to publish writings on mental control, full view of everyone.
Okay, so the demon point is getting close to you. Okay. So maybe him being a demon is not that far-fetched. Gift has been delivered? Oh yeah, that one.
If Mortimer's conference is successful, French forces on the North American continent could literally change the balance of competing armies. I don't understand why Washington would let it happen.
But Mortimer explained it. Oh yeah, why Washington would accept it. I have no clue what that is. Thank you for the words. King of Hanover. G, I shall come to your conference. But do you think that holding it at the present moment is conductive? Your loving brother.
The map
Okay,
of
so I need to be careful of a brother as well.
26 million.
Possibly.
France. It's the
Analyze.
estimated population of France. Mortimer knows very well that France has a higher population than its neighbors. He's preparing for it to go to war and knows he can make it happen by stirring up the people. I'm standing in front of a lesson of absolute mastery in military strategy, which is absolutely spine-chilling if it turns out that Mortimer is a demon. Troops are directed towards Italy. I get the feeling that Piaggi's going to be in for a hard time.
Oh. How did I miss you? China.
It's locked.
Okay then. Yeah, that's probably the reason why I didn't use them before.
A map of the Orient. The conference might be focused on the United States, but Mortimer has an eye everywhere, which is not very reassuring if he really is a demon.
Okay, so none of this had any use for me. Maybe for Louis, but not for me, because I wanted the manuscript. Telescope thingy. Microscope thingy.
Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most
Van
sophisticated
Leeuwenhoek.
microscope there is. When I think of the difficulty the Order had in getting hold of one of these...
Notes by Lord Mortimer. Yes! Yes! 5 out of 5. 1 in manipulation, 1 in psychology, 1 in politics. Okay, so I have my third book. Perfect. How did I miss that? How? I'm hoping it's just a chapter thing. And I know the nails are there, but I want to explore a little first. You never know what items I might have missed. Seeing as I missed the manuscript.
Feathers, pigeons probably.
Already checked that. Feathers, come on.
Mortimer's interested in black magic. If Mortimer really is a demon, I wonder what he could be doing with all this.
Summoning another demon. Summoning another demon? Yeah, read it.
Emperor, a symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward. And the chariot, now that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious.
That's not good for us.
Who could Mortimer have locked in there?
Who?
Who could Mortimer have locked in there?
Why do you assume something's in there? And why do you assume it's a human? I'm seriously starting to question Louis' thought pattern here.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Random shadow appeared.
I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
Okay. One more thing. If this turns out to be a giant test to see if Louis is capable of running the order, I'm gonna be pissed. Now, why is the music suddenly changing in tone? I don't like this. Is there gonna be someone on the other side?
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
No, but the music stopped. Okay, I'm seriously starting to question this game and its logic at some points. Some things are brilliantly done, and others are just... why? Just why? Also, my brain is already trying to analyze the situation where in the crypt with the whole puzzle thing, what could possibly be going on. So she said the cross activates it, and I saw a cross-shaped hole in the red block, so that's probably why I need that. Then I have no clue what I need to do with the rest. The thing I got from Wolner is to look at the stars. But we're inside a crypt, below ground, so I have no clue why that would be useful. The Bible and the description. The summary of a Bible. Which I still don't get why I need those two. Probably Bible references that I need to look up, but... I don't know which ones, I don't know why I need a summary as well. So yeah. We'll see. And I went the wrong way, because I came in through a different door. Okay, so I'm still thinking Sarah might be possessed by a demon as well, or at least being manipulated by one. But I can't be certain, and that's my biggest issue with this situation. I don't like it when I can't be certain of things, because I have been given either vague information or just contradicting information.
Good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What
Where do I
hole
put
should I
them?
put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
What
did she
theme did you
choose?
start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand.
Yeah.
I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs.
That
I raided
explains
his
why I
supplies of
couldn't get
medicine.
any medicine without manipulating the servant.
All right.
Okay.
My turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Thank you. So first I need to put the cross in here. And random honey appeared. Royal jelly. Yoink. So a new item appeared. So I'm gonna check the room again. But I don't think anything new will have appeared on this side. So yeah. Okay. That's the blood. So that's the birth of Christ. Maybe it's not the birth, but the rebirth. Because I know he died and then came back
The fresco
sometime
clearly
later,
shows the birth
about
of
3
Christ.
days or something.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
Yeah, his
I'll have to
rebirth.
trust her.
Analyze it.
Yes, it's
Costs me
definitely a
nothing.
representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said.
Yeah, 7-1, even though it would only cost me 4, I'm still gonna use it.
Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ. Then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case?
I'm still thinking rebirth, because it still hints
You could
towards...
see that the paint has
a
come
birth.
off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
Either way, it costs me 0. I'm gonna go with
But of course,
verse.
I-N-R-I. Jesus Nazarenus Rex Yedorum. These initials stand for Jesus the Nazarene, King of the Jews. This is the inscription which appears on the cross at the crucifixion of Jesus.
So again with the crucifixion. Analyze the whole door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Find out how it works.
There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a
Damn,
link.
49 minutes.
I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Yeah, that I know.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Mhm.
These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
Okay, so I'm gonna insert the nails. No, I'm not gonna insert the nails yet. I'm gonna try to look up in the Bible when the resurrection was.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on
Or
the
the
different
exegesis,
Gospels.
whatever.
It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Themes. Next. Resurrection.
Chapter 24, verse 3.
XSIV and 3.
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th
Nazareth.
of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
XSIV 3 Nazareth.
Chapter
No,
24,
not read again.
verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan,
Well,
3793,
now at least I'm
in
certain it's
Nazareth. He
XSIV.
appeared with a halo
XXIV.
above his head.
Go back. Leave. Okay, so I think it's resurrection. I hope it's resurrection. Because I don't trust the death one. Insert nails, so that was Nazareth, XXIV, and 3. That opens further. Nice. Completely opened. The line. Oh, maybe this one's the death.
It works.
I hadn't seen those other wheels. But I don't know, I find this theme too close to the one that I used.
Yeah, no, maybe it's the cycle. He was born, then he was reborn, then he was dead again. But then again, he was dead before he was reborn. Analyze inside of the
There
wheel.
must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Pigeon. Crown of Thorns. I don't know what the thing on the left is above the 1A. 26M has water. There's Jesus with a halo. Okay, look at the
Look
mechanism.
at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Okay, so I think this one might actually be death. Wheel of Dates.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April,
Oh,
and M for March. I think
Then-
these symbols must represent a specific date.
then 3J, which is it? January, June, July. The moons is pretty obvious. Wheel of Icons, 2. So I'm gonna try to see about what the dates, what was the dates that she said? No, what did you, Can I talk to her again about the, oh wait, no, notes, yeah, notes, okay. On the back of the message, correspondence of dates. Okay, so that's dates, let's try one. Let's just start with 8th April 29. Come on, move. He's not moving. Did I break it? Again. Okay, glitchy game is glitchy. Towns. That is Rajab. Or Nissan. Oh, that's not one. Okay. Let's go with something else then. 30 Ramadan. That's not a town either, I think. Nope. Shaban? Let's go with Shaban. Nope. I'm starting to think that's dates. Nissan. Let's go Nissan. That was a town, I think? 9. Seriously? I'm just gonna guess Lanuvian?
Chapter 2, verse 2. Publius Sulpicius Quirinius was born in Lanuvium.
Yeah, no. Go back to the lexicon. Let's just go themes. Supper, thematics, birth, Trinity, resurrection, miracles. Yeah, death is not in. Oh, crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
1917.
Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Okay, so 8th of Nisan. 8th of Nisan 3. That's 8th of April 29. Okay. Crown of Thorns. Find equivalent in the
Chapter
Bible.
19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Yeah, I think I might have to cut out the camera and turn it back on. Just a second. Because it's about to die. Okay, so the timer was about to stop. Golgotha or something. Let's go back. Towns. Yeah, nothing. So Crown of Thorns. On 8th of Nisan 3. That's 8th of April 29. Oh, maybe. Okay. The thing I got from Wolner is to see the stance of the moon at that date. I have no clue which one to pick. It's not Nazareth. I think it's not Nazareth. Maybe it's Jerusalem. Saint Mark, Saint Jean. Nope. Never mind. 9?
Chapter 7, verse 11. Jesus went to Nain.
Wow. Wow. Jesus went to Nain. That's all. Nothing else. Abu Ghosh.
Chapter 3, verse
Ghosh.
18. Words truly pronounced in Abagosh.
Abu Ghosh. Nope. Bethlehem?
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight,
That's his birth.
3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna check the stance of the moon. 8th of April 29. Loading. Study sphere. Test moon cycles. Oh. That is 6th Rajab 611. Uh, 6th of Rajab
6th
611.
of Rajab, 611, waxing crescent.
Okay. And what does that mean? Study sphere.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents, first quarter.
Okay, so I need
waxing
the one
gibbous, full moon,
with...
waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon.
Okay, so I'm gonna check this one first. So it's completely dark. Then from left to right there is waxing crescents. So I need the waxing crescent. I hope. Towns, I'm just gonna check a few more.
Chapter
about you?
24, verse 3.
That was the rebirth.
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
I have no clue. Just gonna pull a few of these. I have the feeling that it is gonna be I think Bethlehem. So I'm just gonna go with the icons. That should be okay. Wheel of Dates, don't know yet. And the moon, and it's that.
Let's see what combination
don't.
corresponds to the chosen theme.
Oh, that's new ones. Manipulate the mechanism. Never mind.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen
So I can just
theme.
use a lot of points as well. Okay, so I'm gonna use
By
this one first.
following the clues in the Bibles and the architect's notes, the resurrection took place on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, according to the astronomers of that time. That would correspond to April 1st in the year 33 on a modern calendar.
Yes. Okay, so maybe it's the rebirth. And the icon?
To follow the resurrection theme, I should select the halo.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now I can just check the moon because that's 5 and I'm not gonna pay that because I have no other things. Manipulate, then this one needs to be the halo. This. Then the 1st of April. I think it was in Nazareth. Theme, crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of
place near
thorns on his
Jerusalem.
head.
Okay, so go back, town, Jerusalem. This one?
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
Guess I'm just gonna need to do it in Jerusalem then. Okay, back to that, leave. Which one is Jerusalem? Oh, there it is. Jerusalem and Jordan are linked. Okay, so that's okay. That's good enough. No, I didn't need you. Oh, whatever. That was the. I forgot what date it was. Seriously, I forgot the date. So the icons. He needs to move to this one. Dates. Is the 1st of April, I think it said. And the icons I already did.
Let's see what
So I'm gonna
combination corresponds
re-listen to
the
them
chosen
for a
theme.
second. So
By
this one?
following the clues in the Bibles and the architect's notes, the resurrection took place on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, according to the astronomers of that time. That would correspond to April 1st in the year 33 on a modern calendar.
January, February, March. But he resurrected after a few days. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm just gonna... First of April. That was 14th of Nisan, 13 Shaban.
13th of Shaban, 607, waxing gibbous.
So waxing gibbous. Nope. I need the Bible.
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
That's useless.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes. Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852.
The only place I can't seem to find anything about is the other one. The only place I can't seem to find anything about is Golgotha. Maybe that's where he died, because it never actually says anything. It's a place near Jerusalem, and it's not Jordan. Turn wheel of the dates. And it was before the 1st, because on the 1st he resurrected. So then that has to be the 26th. January, February, March, April. Yeah, okay. That should be it, and I need to check the moon. On... which one was it? 26th of March. 7 Shaban 607. Come on! 7 Shaban... Wow, it's the
7th
very
of
first
Shaban,
one.
607, first quarter.
First quarter, okay. Let's go back, leave. Then that should be... well, no, that's not the moons, that's the dates. Ah, damn it. I'm not skipping this, by the way. This is the game skipping it by itself. This time. So the moon, first quarter, that is on the left. It has to be white, and then that's good. But if you look at it upside down, then it would be the other, and this would be the wrong side. No, from no moon, going from left to right, it is those. I have no clue. Is the moon represented by the black one or by the white one? I think by the white one, so this should be it. Should be. I don't trust this. I'm gonna get my hand cut off. I'm gonna use that because I have no clue how much it would cost. So gonna get my hand cut off. Put it in. I don't trust this.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Oh crap. I do not trust in my ability to solve this puzzle. So it's a good thing and my earpiece keeps falling out. Headphone keeps falling out. I have no trust in my ability to solve this. Because my reasoning is just, I cannot find anything about Golgotha. And when I look up his death, it's always very vague. Or in a non-linear path. So I have to base myself on the fact that he was resurrected on the 1st of April. Because there is nowhere that it actually says the death, or at least that I have noticed. I based the moon on that. The crown of thorns is also for that, and then the location is just, yeah, the only place that I can't seem to find anything about. So
I never doubted you, my son.
big head. I'm gonna see what that gives me. Aside from a big head, obviously. Gain 1 skill point in logic. Oh yeah, well. I'm trying not to curse in this video. I was prepared for my hand to get cut off. I really was. I got all the keys at my... Wow, you could fail finding the keys? I found my mother's lost cross? Yeah, okay. Found out that George Washington was still investigating the disappearance of my mother. So he really didn't know... He really didn't have any comment on the fact that she was in Emily's room afterwards. He didn't start searching in Emily's room, he started searching in the storage room. Unlock the first wheel of the crypt door, crack the code of the crypt door. So it was painting for birth, opening up for rebirth, and then death as the final piece. Alternate path. I could have reviewed the conference results with Manuel Godoy. Oh! I did not know I was on good terms with him. Whoops. So I reached level 12 now. Yeah, only missed 11 points, so. Let's see. I have another brain. Questioning and logic. So if I have another brain, that would be... Wow, one too little. Oh wait, no, that also gives me manipulation and politics. Yeah, that's the same situation for those. So... Damn it. I need 2. Oh, I can do these. There we go. And then I'm good. Then I have 2 more level 2s. Okay. Perfect. But unfortunately, that will finally be all for this episode in general. I like the puzzle, but it's so very vague. When you look up the death of Jesus, it just tells you it was near Jerusalem, but it doesn't tell you where. That he was wearing his crown of thorns, if you don't know, if you're not a Christian of Christian religion. So it does tell you that. Even if you're not from Christian religion, you'll probably know he was crucified, because in those times it was either crucifixion or stoned to death. So, and seeing as that wasn't an option in this situation, then the date, you have to guess it, because he resurrects on the 1st of April, but you can't look up when he died. It doesn't tell you. So at least that I noticed. Maybe I just glossed over it completely. Yeah, you have to guess from that. If I remembered correctly, it was 3 days, but apparently it's 5. So, what else? Yeah, so the location close to Jerusalem, but doesn't tell you where. And you can look up all the other locations, and they never tell you anything about the death. So it's probably the one location that you can't look up. And then the moon is just based on the date, so that's easy to find afterwards. Yeah, easy to link those 3 together and not to place it in a location. And then the fact that the painting said the birth, then you need to do the rebirth, and then you do the death. Permanent death. Permanent. Yeah, no, I liked it, but the game is glitchy and the loading screens there are so many of them and they take so long. I understand that they want you to read the hints in between, but they should give me an option to turn it off then. Because it can load quickly. You can see it. When you enter another room, it loads, and then when you exit again in less than 7 seconds, you you just don't get a loading screen. You're inside the other room again. But okay, I can't wait for episodes 4 and 5. I'm looking forward to that. We're only halfway. We're just over halfway now. So, and sure, it's only 12 parts, but each part was about an hour. So it's already 12 hours for a story-driven game. With no guns. Well, there are guns, but no running around shooting people randomly, or super powerful beings that you need to defeat with levels and other stuff. You do have levels, but that's beside the point. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Just, it takes 2 months for them to release the next episode. 2 months and maybe 2 weeks. I would prefer that they wait 4 months and get more bugs out of the system, because some people will have very big difficulty with that. Again, she says find 6 things and the subtitles say 5. Or the other one, what was it? Oh yeah, when I saw a tiny blue bubble in episode 2, and I pressed X out of reaction, and then came into the room with all the character models and such. That stuff shouldn't happen. That shouldn't, and I'm accidentally moving that. That kind of thing shouldn't happen. So I'm guessing episode 4 is gonna be Godoy, and then the final one is gonna be Louis? Maybe? From Face, I mean. Because you have Elizabeth, Emily, Peru. So yeah. Fortunately, that's all for this part. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. As always, it's been a pleasure, and I'll go to play some other games. I have no clue which one yet. Still have to finish Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, so that's a problem for another time. Till then, bye!